The Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at center. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 on the clock. Here's VanVleet. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous on its own accord for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players on
yes,
it.
Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as the head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that that team knew about you.
Right. Now here's Middleton after the miss from Serge Ibaka. And Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30, that's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Here's Lowry following the basket by Brook Lopez, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Middleton right side. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Siakam. The shot missing. Great D that time from Middleton.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Two shots.
And he makes the first.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one drops for him. Lowry's got 5 points so far. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
And again, it's Toronto converting.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Now here's Middleton. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Making shots against good defense. That's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Their dilemma tonight, finding an answer for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said the temptation is to pack the lane, but he's a great passer too, so we have to be careful bringing help. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off.
Thanks, David. Here's Anunoby. After Eric Bledsoe's score, Siakam outside. Here's Anunoby. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. That's tipped to the inside. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Now, here's Siakam. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
And that one misses. If you were choosing a center for the team that you ran, and you've got these options, Joel Embiid, Big Cat, or Jokic in Denver, who do you go with?
So much variety in their games, Kevin. And I appreciate what Jokic does so much for that Denver Nuggets offense, initiating as a center from the top. But I'm going to have to go with Embiid and the way that he can dominate the game. There's still so much potential and growth for what it is that he can do. Down on the block, doing damage, taking away a lot of three-point shots. And not to disparage what it is that Karl Anthony Towns can do, but his size and dominance, I think there's an intimidation factor that Joel Embiid brings to the game that I would lean on over the other two.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Bucks. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
Mm-hmm. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Raptors trail by 5. Siakam against Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Toronto trailing. Siakam looking around. Poked loose. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Bledsoe outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Raptors trail by 7. Siakam against Giannis.
Oh, man.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
4-on-1 and they're running. Here's Anunoby. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Here's Bledsoe. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
What a superb athlete. Eric Bledsoe getting up big time.
And there's 1:45 left in the first. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Middleton on the wing. The fader. That shot off the mark. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Lowry. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, Greg, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Anunoby. Good on the triple.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lopez. Kicks to Bledsoe. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Out to the wing. Here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting, has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
R&B, all I need, a little bit of Hennessy, a little bit of R&B, from my R&B, all I need.